Alright, so obviously I was gonna like open the game and everything, but I tried that and then yeah, like what is this all about, bro? This game is so old that it's using like this ancient UI. And apparently the game isn't activated on my PC, which I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, this game definitely needs that remake. My god, my computer is not offline. Sign in as a different Oh, does it just doesn't think I'm signed in? Probably because the fact that it's gone through like probably three different launches.
Huh?
Oh my god, it got it working. Jesus Christ, I forgot how like horrible this version is. Yeah, fine. Yeah, I guess I'll just like put some stuff on the side. I don't know, man. This is not it. Also, I've not played this game in quite literal like probably at least like 3 years. So like I don't fucking know, bro. Don't judge me, man. So I mean, for starters, the game definitely needs like a remake of some kind. Because I mean, hell, you saw the shit I had to go through just to like boot up the game. That is like way too much for, you know, one of the most popular games from EA. That's kind of a big problem. But also because I don't think you can even play the game on any like recent gen consoles. I'm not 100% sure because I don't know about the cross compatibility bullshit from like Xbox and PlayStation. And I know it's not on like Nintendo at all, so that's a different thing entirely. Also, I'm not going to talk about like any of the controversy because I think there's been like a lot of issues with like the original creators of the games not being involved or whatever, like something to do with skins. I don't know, I don't care. I'll figure it out later off of like Twitter threads or something. I just realized I only brought like Melon Pulse to actually attack. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk about anything that I don't like have any idea about because I don't really want to just be giving misinfo for the most part, at least. I mean, it might be a bit fun, but you know, so I've not watched anyone else's videos about like this game coming out just because like I don't know, just couldn't be bothered. So I just want to like talk about some of the new stuff that they appear to be adding. That being the cloudy day mode and hardcore mode. I think cloudy day is supposed to just be like less sun, which I mean, it's a cool little challenge. I think I don't remember if it's for like adventure mode or the mini games or something, something else. But I mean, I wouldn't complain. That's like a neat little thing to have in hardcore mode for adventure, which I guess, I mean, it's pretty simple. If you just die once, then you have to restart. That's probably not gonna matter to anyone who's like playing the game more than once. But I'm not gonna complain about extra features. It's not stuff that I'd like, think is worth $20 for. But I did also hear about how they may be adding new levels to the adventure mode, which is, that's a much bigger deal than just adding these new game modes. But yeah, I really do hope that they do add new stuff to the adventure mode. I mean, ideally they'd add an entire new like adventure mode of like 6 worlds or whatever the fuck, whatever the original game has, like just a whole new set of levels. But like realistically, if they were to do more like worlds and stuff, it'd probably just be like one or two, maybe like half of one, if they really like don't give a shit. Which is pretty likely. I mean, hell, it's EA. Come on. I do also hope that there's new mini games, but what is that shit, bro? That guy's crazy. I gotta lock in a little bit, and by that I just mean put the squash there. You're not gonna eat the plot. You're not gonna eat the pot, right? Thanks. I should put more pots down, shouldn't I? Really? But yeah, I really do hope there's new mini games, or at least I hope that they like port over the old mini games that are from like the other versions of the game. I know there's like a few exclusives for different versions. Don't know exactly, but like it'll be cool at least because you can have all of the content from all the games in one package instead of like having to do some weird jank just to play a fucking DS mini game. But yeah, multiplayer. So I mean, they have only mentioned local play, which is a kind of a big issue because in this quote unquote modern age of gaming, people don't go outside. They don't have friends that come over. So like, you know, you kind of need online play, especially because of how like if you want this game to last and like be a thing that people play for a long time, you kind of need online play. But I mean, I think the only real reason that they have this, like, off the get-go, if it really is only local, is because I think this is just inherited from the console ports, because this is a remaster of the console version of the game. That's on, like, the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, I think. I think it was also in the DS version, but, like, it's obviously not a remaster of that. Good comms, guys. Realistically, this game kind of needs both online and local play. Like, that is the ideal. I I'm not 100% sure if it will happen. I mean, there is a chance that they added due to all of like the backlash it might get if it really doesn't have it. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not really a thing that I'm bothered about for PC because of how remote play exists, especially like Steam remote play, so that, you know, basically allowing you to do local play online with anyone that you know, I guess. And there are also other services for that. So like it's not a problem for me on PC, but like thinking about it for console players, which I imagine is a large majority of the people that want to get this, because otherwise you probably just mod the game on PC. I don't know, man. But like, you kind of want to have everyone able to have the same experience. That's kind of like, that's just obvious for like games, right? Yo, that guy looks crazy. I made some fucking beasts. That's fucked up. Get out of this house. You can have the sunflower. Oh, he didn't even munch on him. You suck. Guys, don't judge my gameplay. I carry on forgetting to use like the pumpkins and stuff. I'm just like not thinking about it too much because I'm on autopilot, obviously. I haven't really developed the skills to like yap and play like super effectively yet. I'm kind of new to this whole biz, sort of. Not really. I'm lying. I don't know, I'm just saying words, bruh. Let me out of this hell. But to be honest, my main takeaway from this whole thing is that this is probably just a test for the franchise as a whole. Because, I mean, anyone who's, like, sort of involved with PVZ kind of knows that this whole series has been a bit of a shit show for, like, the past 8 years. And without, like, a really big release coming out, like, at all recently, or, like, in the past few years, I'm not counting whatever the fuck is going on with PVZ 3. Because, like, I don't know what that's all about, but I don't know, man. But I do think they just want to test how many people are actually interested in the franchise still, just see how much interest there is, kind of evaluate how much they want to put into the franchise moving forward after the fact. I think especially because of how this game is essentially nostalgia bait. I mean, come on, it's just a remaster of the first game, which, I mean, I won't complain. As I said before, it definitely needs it. But, you know, I don't think this is like a very high budget release. But, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it being a low budget release. Other than the fact that this is going to be like some crazy missed opportunity if they really don't do much with it. And again, I really do think that it is a problem because of how nothing has come out for the series in so long. I think people are just so desperate for something new that, like, we're kind of just hoping for, like, the best game possible just because of how long it's been. But, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But my closing thoughts on this whole thing is I'm looking forward to buying the game. I am looking forward to it just as a whole. I mean, it's a pretty good excuse just to play through the original game again, because, you know, it's not really much reason for me to do so at the moment. But yeah, I am looking forward to it. I definitely will make a few videos on it, and I might play through the whole game, like, in videos, if you guys want to see it, if it, you know, if there's any interest. Please let me know on that, actually. That or, like, doing, you know, PvP videos, if that's, like, a thing I'm able to do. But yeah, you know, that whole thing, that sounds pretty cool. But I just really don't want the game to miss the mark because of how much I do like the original game. But to be honest, I'm going to be keeping my expectations pretty low on this because, I mean, if you keep in mind the fact that this isn't really an expensive game, it's definitely like a budget title, as I said. Unless they just decided to, like, not show anything of interest in the trailer, but, like, that's kind of weird. And I mean, to be honest, remasters unfortunately aren't really too obligated to add loads of new stuff. Cough, cough, Dark Souls Remastered. I'll keep my eyes on this game. I'll see, you know, what's going on with it, if there's any more issues. I'm not going to go into it expecting loads and loads of new stuff. There's balloon zombies? Oh, for fuck's sake. Bro, God forbid I actually have to, like, interact with the game I'm playing. But yeah, I'll be keeping my eyes out. I'll see what's going on with it. I will be playing it regardless, because again, it's only like $20. That's not the same financial hit as, like, buying the average Nintendo Switch 2 game. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, because it is EA, I'm expecting some more bullshit behind the scenes, but again, all you can do is hope, really. That's kind of all. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the Yap video. And I'm sorry it's not the normal stuff if that's actually what you care about. I don't know, man. I'm just saying words. I didn't have a script for this, as you could tell. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And let me know if you want any videos on this game, on the game that comes out, not this one. I don't know, man. I'm just saying words. Have a good one. Alright, see ya.